Hi everyone, welcome back to CricExperts. We have Gaurang with us and he'll take us forward with PBKS. And I would like the others as well to be giving in their input. It's time to dive.
Hello guys. So PBK is going into the 2022 auction. Have two young players. First of all, an explosive opener Mayank Agarwal who can potentially be their captain in upcoming IPL. And then they have got a young sensational bowler Arshdeep Singh who can bowl anywhere in this 20 over. Okay, so first coming to our opener, one is Mayank Agarwal sorted and he will be captain for me. And then with him they can go with a Shikhar Dhawan because Punjab Kings always lacked someone an experienced opener. I think with the likes of Shikhar Dhawan, he can also be in that leadership group. Okay, then at number three, then they can go with Rahul Tripathi. Rahul Tripathi is a flexible batter, can bat anywhere in the top six position. I think number three position will suit him pretty much. And okay, so then at number four, they can go with the Aiden Markram. I think Aiden Markram is a solid batter, and he performed well for them last season. And he can also give us one or two over with ball. And, and then at number five, they can go with Shakib Al Hasan. Why Shakib Al Hasan is that Shakib Al Hasan is first of all a left arm batter, and he's a left arm off spinner. And I think Punjab Kings always lack that. So Punjab Kings can go with Shakib Al Hasan at number five. At number six, they can go with the Dinesh Karthik. I think Dinesh Karthik can be a lead keeper, and he can be a great leader in this squad. And he's a great finisher. Okay, so then at number seven, I'll go with a surprise pick. They can go with someone like Rishi Dhawan. Rishi Dhawan has been performing well in Smart and Vijay Dhare, especially in 2021. He can bowl well with the ball. He can also provide some handy quarters with bat. Okay, then at number eight, they can go with a Pat Cummins. Pat Cummins batting at eight would provide a great depth to a batting lineup. And Pat Cummins, obviously, you know that he's a sensational bowler. He's a good international. He's a good international bowler. Can bowl anywhere in this 20 over pack. Okay, so then the spinner, I think they can go with a Rahul Chahar. He's an young, upcoming, sensational bowler who can bowl quick, can bowl leg spin very quick. Okay, so then next, I think they can go with a Josh Hazelwood. Josh Hazelwood performed really well in 2021 for CSK. He can bowl at death. He can bowl with a new ball. He can bowl anywhere in the 20 over quota. And then they have got a young sensational bowler Arshdeep Singh. So I think that would be my 11.
Right. We'll move on to a group discussion, suggestions, facts. Wade, I think. There we go.
Okay, so I see that there's not a lot of young talent in the squad that you selected. There is Mayank Agarwal, you mentioned there's Arshdeep Singh, but pretty much everyone else is over in the over 30 plus range except Arshdeep. So do you think the franchise can just succeed with a short-term team if they don't have any youngsters to rely on in the future?
Also, I would like to add on to Ved sir's question. I would like to ask you that is Punjab this time trying to build the next CSK?
So, question. I think they can go with an experienced squad going into 2022. But as you see that there are a lot of youngsters in the auction, but they have already done that once. They have gone with a young squad and they have failed. So I think Chennai Mantra this season they can go with an experienced squad who can, I think, do wonders for them.
Look, so it always depends a lot whoever's leading the side. The leader of the pack, no matter who he has, someone like an MSD can always groom the youngsters, get them to flourish a bit. Experience, I think if you have a good leader, you might not really need that experience. You can go ahead with a good set of youngsters, but I think that's what I wanted to add. The leadership
Also,
matters.
yeah. Also, one thing is that this is most probably the last mega auction we're gonna have in a long time.
Absolutely.
So even if there's a team like Chennai who focuses a lot on getting experienced players, I think even Chennai will have half their squad filled with young talents so that they can groom them for the next, say, 10 years.
Young talents.
Then I had a question. The finishing lineup that has been Punjab's weak spot for, I can say, the entirety of the IPL. They have
Yes, that is coming to like having 72 crores in the purse. They were like first thing they would like to strong an area like which they had the weakest in the last
I
4
think
years.
they'll
They
try
didn't
and
have
get
a
Shah
good
Rukh Khan back.
finisher.
you have
They
put
might try to
Shakib
get
Al
Shah Rukh
Hasan,
Khan back,
Dinesh
but
Karthik,
they
and Rishi Dhawan. Shakib Al Hasan, as you know, he needs some time to settle into the lineup. He needs some time to get into flow. So batting at 5 is not really good for him. And also, you are playing three spinners on a green top of IS Bindra.
No, I am playing only two spinners, one Rahul Chahar and then Shakib Al Hasan.
Aiden Makram.
Aiden Markram can be an
I think using him as a batsman.
And then on the 6 and 7, Dinesh Karthik, I would not like to,
Dinesh
how do I put
Karthik.
this tactfully?
I would
He has
like
not
to
been his
throw
best in the last 2 years, and
2 years.
Rishi Dhawan has not even played IPL.
But Dinesh Karthik age isn't on his side. I would like to throw just I would just like to throw one name in there. To if you're keeping Mayank the captain, somebody who can always be there and guide him in the leadership unit can be Jason Holder. He can always give you that finishing and your leadership. He can be part of the leadership group. With the purse that they have, they can always get him.
Jason Holder, they're gonna say they're obviously gonna go big because they suits their
Yeah.
bowling plan also. Like Jason Holder
Absolutely.
can open the bowling,
Exactly.
considering they have
Yes.
Arshdeep who can bowl in the death, and they might also look for a hitter at 6 or 7. So Holder is a very very good option for them, and like they having the maximum amount of purse. I guess if they select 2 or 3 players that they are gonna have in the auction, they can straight away have those
Yeah,
players
yeah,
in the
yeah.
auction.
And there's
Like they
absolutely
don't
no
need
chance
to.
that a team would buy both Pat Cummins and Josh Hazelwood because they are both essentially power play specialists. They are not very good suited to bowl. If you give them the entire for death overs, it will not be a very good choice.
And also considering the amount of budget they have, I just want to ask that Goran sir, why did you go for Mayank as their captain? Because they can easily get somebody like a Warner or a Shreyas. They could easily go ahead and give him around 20 crores, and I don't think other franchise will be able to afford one of them. So why not go in with certain experience in the leadership, which they have almost always lacked, except when they were led by Adam Gilchrist.
Yeah, okay. So PBKs always surprise us with their picks, and I think Mayank Agarwal, they already retained him, and I think he would be the captain of this team. And I have also got Shikhar Dhawan and Dinesh Karthik, and maybe a Shakib Al Hasan as well. Can be
There's particularly no leader of the pack. There's just a lot of leaders. There's no leader, and there's only plural in there. There's not a
Basically,
singular.
if they go for Jason Holder can do that role, or like they could be the team who can push for Shreyas Iyer a bit long. Like if they can push for a 15 or 16 crore for Shreyas Iyer, they can go. And instead of Dhawan, they could have an experience. They could have a young opener, young opening partner like a Prabh Singh or what they had till now, which can also play for the keeper for them. And then they can have two experienced finishers along with Shreyas Iyer and Aiden Makram.
I was in place of Punjab, what I would do is that I would not invest much in Rahul Chahar as he's a youngster and there will be a lot of teams in pursuit of him. I would go for somebody like an Adam Zampa, who would not be very expensive and who has a lot of experience doing well on green tops. He's an attacking leg spinner like Kumble himself, and that frees up an overseas slot. So we can see that Punjab always invests in young pacers. They had Darshan Alkande, I believe, in the squad as well last season. So they can have a good young pacer spot.
Right. Well, we're going to leave it to the viewers now to discuss the rest of it in the comments section. Thanks a lot for tuning in and hope you guys return for other videos of CricExperts.